number no 024 66 77 566 024 66 77 566. Bomodi amfa wadwen kire no ebrɛn. Wo de ba yɛbɛkenkan ni nyina kama yɛbɛbɔ ama wiase nyina nso etie. Auditor General has cited Macro Structure Limited for abandoning a COVID-19 isolation and treatment center project in Nalerigu of the northeast region. According to Audit Service, the contractor was awarded 15 million project by government on May 11th, 2020, and was charged to complete it in October 2022. It was subsequently paid 4.5 million out of the 15 million, remaining 10.5, which constitutes 30% of the full amount to commence the designing, construction, and equipping of the center. However, the Auditor General, in the latest report into government's COVID-19 expenditure between March 2020 and June 2022, indicated that Macro Structure Limited, upon starting work in October 2021, undertook civil works up to 10% and abandoned the site in December 2021. Written communication from the Director of Infrastructure Directorate reveals that the director had made several efforts to get the contractor to the site, but the contractor was unwilling to continue. The absence of a performance bond had contributed to the difficulty in recovering the amount paid to the contractor for non-performance, part of the audit report read. The Auditor General Josh Johnson Akuamwa Asiedu further noted that the abandonment impeded government effort to provide a treatment and holding center in Northeast region. He, however, recommended that the Chief Director should recover the mobilization amount, terminate the contract, and re-award the construction of the project to a more committed contractor. The woman here for Ghana my musika. And it's a Auditor General Juma Oye. And we go so ye bia na Bako Auditor General de abeto abontin enie. Auditor General abo adwumakuo bi efrɛ Macro Structure Limited. Wɔn bom kwadu. Amane a yɛse aban ema wɔn contract. Na contract aban edema wɔn no. And it's a omunsi COVID-19 isolation and treatment center. Ewo Nalerigu, yeah, Northeast region. According to the audit service, contract something na 50 million Ghana cedis. Na a government of Ghana project. Say by May 2020, and I the contract Emma war. May 11th, which is the birthday power. May 11th. Now, one can say by October 2022. That's the way we are. And out of 15 million, no, Abai Manumu 4.5 million, remaining 10.5 million. 4.5 million, yeah, by the man, no, a constitute 30% of the entire amount. Now, all this kind of man say, on commence their friend, designing, construction, any equipping of the center, on ye name kwayanim. However, Auditor General, in the latest report, Emuno HSA, COVID-19 expenditure between March 2020 and June 2022, no, HSA, Macro Structure Limited. Eji Sikano, in Eji contract, May 11th, Omuko site, October, so May, June, July, August, September, October. It took them like 6 months. After say I awarded on contract, and Omuko site. No Omuko site, October, no. That was in 2021. The contract was even awarded in. Okay, so it means the whole of 2020 required on one cost site. So it was 1 year, 5 months later because Omco site at the time the following year, which was 2021. Now Omco site Abanso say by 2022 so mu wi Auditor General HM say womo echo site no omo ye adwuma up to 10% per omo ye de friend no civil work up to 10% and omo abandoning site no in December 2021 no omo koye edibesi enne Ghana sika 4.5 million Ghana cedis eshe contractor na djuma ko any macro structures limited kafro ni to ya omo wakra and Auditor General say but in fonye di ombe timi yefse ne wiye mu no chese Director of Infrastructure at the Directorate actual letters are cha the best ne contractor no mu an kra abo the baby powder and we nani one teach said dogo bi crane abe eno any asemo ameka say aba to sisi a na eno na Auditor General say Ora Johnson akwa mo asiedu say contract na nkasa no ade ba kwa ha dwen eye pa ne say or say the absence of performance bond. Yeah, will be in contract terms a friend of performance bond just how don't say she emrebiase and the performance bond no just say yeah the ani real ya more contract we umodi mo a wo be bond na be kire say wo be ya adwuma na ko wie ana ye be to terminate contract no but there was nothing like performance bond. Auditor General Shaban say in future no or sign contract be a on for performance bond enka ho eno nsemo a Auditor General I recommend it. Yeah, what say? Animu ye yen hwe omo yen ye sika. Kabia ya bobi anye. Yen pe obi foforo, yen fa contract no emma no. Eno ne nsemo a se ameka say Auditor General enso e dia ba bonten. Anopay ye be rum ye be di ho nkomo a. Minority in Parliament has raised concerns about the electricity tariff hike by the Public Utility Regulatory Commission, PURC. According to the minority, tariff adjustment leads to almost 77% increment in less than 6 months. As stated by the minority in Parliament on Friday, 20th January 2023, signed by 8th-ranking member on the Mines and Energy Committee, John Jinapot said, a critical look at the tariff structure as announced revealed that all residential customers who consume between 0 to 300 kWh have witnessed a jump from 65.41 to 115.72, representing an almost 77% increase in prices since September 2022. A minority of Parliament can't think and say, come here and say PRC for one more bunya guamatum, and an yes, one more yan yet. Say sober ha Ghana bra ye bre ewo omamu ha yani adin kania yani adin suo eye adwuma bra ye bre how I nam no PRC eka hu bi pa ena ama obra enti se no oman mu nipa dodo no ano enso ebre eno ne nsem anse ameka say abeto dwa still on COVID-19 na COVID-19 here boy kapa omamu ha o Auditor General say babio. Auditor General has reported that $80 million worth of vaccines paid for by the government has not been delivered. According to the Auditor General, government paid over $120 million to the United Nations Children's Fund, that is UNICEF, and African Vaccine Acquisition Trust, AVAT, but only 38 million worth was delivered. The Auditor General has thus recommended to the Chief Director of the Health Ministry to renegotiate and recover the outstanding balance. This, according to the AG, must be done immediately to ensure the amount is recovered to the state. We noted that the Ministry of Health, on behalf of the government of Ghana, paid an amount of 120 million to UNICEF and AVAT for the supply of the vaccine. However, only 5 million doses of vaccines valued at 338.322 were supplied to the National Cold Room, leaving a difference of over 81.870379 with UNICEF and AVAT. The Home Auditor General say, "Ebra COVID no sense buy no. A buying a pejas sum $120 million. And ye dema UNICEF and Africa Vaccine Acquisition Trust AVAT say, Momo na yenya we ni bebre job no bebre. Mom ni emfa nwo wo ho a na ye ne ho fa free COVID no emu. And Auditor General so COVID-19 account books no ebuo 120 million no ayetua no. Say the party no. One more supply only 38 million. Sika 80 million. And that's what UNICEF. Any avat won't come through one to. Yeah, the best see a ne. Will be a mowa. Kwa my manu health minister. Auditor General say. Animu ya. Kwa be a UNICEF. Ya be for some more train ka. Not at the same time. Yet we are saying enya. The SSC and Sakabiano. Mummy and Saka because they say if it's Jacob Murunier and I will seek $80 million a could you be wa. Hey, wouldn't fast was any part of the year, Juma Wenya. Auditor General said, when you ya Yanya Huntem, Yanya Woodmantem, na Yensa Enka, said the baby to me, Abwaying. The Northern Development Authority is yet to recover more than 2.3 million from beneficiaries of more than 2,000 tricycles that were sold to them as soft loans. The tricycles were sold to beneficiaries at subsidized prices to help improve the economic standards of persons living within the Northern Development Authority jurisdiction. Abaiba authority bebre middle bet. Wow. Northern Development. Any day keka ni nyina ban kofo e de wonsem aba na eno ana sesi ameka say Public Accounts Committee say Northern Development Fund na aban de buy no sika sum 2.3 million ya omo de mama for soft loan na omo de to tricycle on say you call a tifidwa tricycle ne kra de bu anyina ba bia na moji sika idia totobo ya wie na se mutu aka no ye bo wo mo akaskala nti edi besi ne ene ya make say 2.3 million Ghana cedis emai e shaman for to anopa de ska shaman for to sheshe ho anopa ti wonsum magana haze hey sikano ye pebia na enwunu enam kofo bi tu na enwunu na ska yi kosa ana Public Accounts Committee say animu ya nipa mode sa bosia no ma wo mo no mo make sure say mo be giska no e dia ba enna ya dia mpadinfo e dia to edwa